Hi, living in Boulder Vlog. It's September 1st, 2020. Currently it's 12:30 at September 2nd. I just had a Jägermeister because I just switched up my life. Whenever I switch my life, I likes to drink. I decided recently I wasn't going to do the exercising so much anymore, although I'll probably have to a little bit. But I'm going to have to do website dominated, or if not website, I'm obsessed because kind of don't have the money. You know, I'm better at not spending money when I hunker down and stay in my house. And yeah, I'm at critical money levels now. This coronavirus brought my money down, so I'm way too far down. Bought too many things like bicycle parts and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, I'll be in debt for another couple of years. So for at least another year, I should just, at least the rest of the year, I'm just going to hunker down, relapse back on the website, which is fine. So slept until 1, got up working a little bit, went to mom's house. She made me some food, hung out with her a little bit, then came back. Oh yeah, we went on a bike ride, hung out at the river, and then came back. And which I like. I like going down the river and hanging out. So the second time we've done that. So then, yeah, today I was working on, in the morning, in the beginning part, making videos on Google Earth. You hit the video button and it's like you record your movements on it. Later on, I can hit record and then do screen captures to save the video, to plug that into my YouTube video that I make for it. So just getting screen captures and stuff of positions in the video took a while. And then I decided to pulling out all stops on doing everything I can think of with Atlantis. You know, I'm gonna unless I burn out first. You know, if I burn out, I burn out, and then I like do whatever else I decide to work on. But I'm doing everything I can think of with Atlantis. So there's this like the chart, the mind chart. I'm gonna try to describe that, make a little key to that for my website, and then also I decided. Oh, and then I just said yesterday that I'm pretty sure I found the trenches. You know, like Plato said, there was like I think I'm guessing 1,800 kilometers of trenches around the island, and so I you know of one trench that's 300 meters across. So I went and I made a trench that kind of winded all around the island, you know, and then I went and looked closer, and it looks like there is kind of a trench that's like that. That's even closer to the edge. I didn't even go all the way to the edge, but the trench that I saw goes all the way edge. Because when I saw a trench, it goes all the way around the edge. So I'm going to try to make that 1,800-foot long trench the one that I trace right off of the dirt. If I can, what I see, if I can swing that, then wow, that's I've like traced it. That's the actual how it looked. So and then yeah, I can see if it actually looks like a trench, and then if other people can see it. But then the other thing that I decided to do today was the distances. I, uh, I made distances like mock bike races, time trials of all the different distances on the Circus Maximus in Rome as part of my Rome project, City of Rome, to try to figure out how big everything is and bring everything together. So I got the distances off of that, and I plugged it into my Atlantis. So I think I'm gonna do all of the different distances and time trials for everybody connect compared to each other on all the distances on Atlantis. That includes everything. And Atlantis, I think, is the perfect place to do it because you can have the circles that match it. And to imagine yourself living in Atlantis and being a bike racer is amazing. Because you can leave your house, you do a 20-kilometer time trial, and you end at your house. Like you don't have to go home. And also, generally, as a city to look at. And then you can do that with all the different distances, you know. You stop where you start. So the different roads are known by how long they are. And also, every single place in the city, you just go to the end of the block and you look down and you can see the city center right at the edge of that road. Grid cities aren't like that. Every city in the world is a grid city. So somebody needs to make a giant city in the shape of Atlantis. That'd be amazing to have a city like that. Just psychologically, to live in a big city, circular city. There's so many different advantages to having a city that size. It's so much more convenient. It's a better use of the space. You know, like mentally, visually. If you go and like you go into the middle of the outside canal that's like 300 meters wide or 500 meters wide, you go into the middle of it and you look around it in the perimeter, you feel like you're in a big giant lake, because you see at the end of the lake way off in the distance where it curves around, and it kind of all blends into like what looks to be like a big circle lake, but it's like that everywhere you go. So even though it's just a small sliver, 500-meter sliver of a ring around, perceptually to everybody who's in that lake, if you fill the lake up with recreationalists, they all feel like they're in a giant lake. So it's got a big, great lengthening effect to it. And then of course the efficiency of traveling around, ending up where you start off, and navigation, you only have to do like two lanes. You go down the road and then you take a left. It's just two turns to go anywhere in the whole city. So yeah. So I might do all the distances like that. All 200 meters, 250 meters, 500 meters, 750 meters, 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers, 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers, 40 kilometers, 90 kilometers, and then 180 kilometers. Just do all of it with all the people, because I already have the data. I might as well use it from the data that I have and plug it all in. Just take a few more days. So that's what I'm going to do today. Just plug in the people. And then, and then you can